Hi guys, Avik here from the Global Developer Network. In this video, we'll be looking at headings and paragraphs. So I'll start off by opening a new file and naming it index.html. I'll bring up the same layout we had last video, and we'll name the title headings and paragraphs. So first we'll look at the different types of headings. Every document has headings. So in HTML there are 6 headings, H1 all the way through H6. These tags represent different sizes of headings. So we'll see this in the browser. Okay, so now that we can see this, H1 represents the most important heading and H6 is the least important. So headings are important. Search engines use headings to index the structure and content of your web pages. The users skim your pages by its headings. It is important to use headings to show the document structure. H1 headings should be used for main headings, followed by H2 and so on. Now, while it is a good idea to practice writing out all the heading tags so you can remember for later on, I will have them available for you to download in the description below. Okay, so let's go ahead and write an article about anything you want. So I like aviation, so we'll create an article about planes. So go ahead and create a heading 1 tag, and inside it let's write Boeing 747. Let's see how that looks in the browser. Alright, so let's say if we want to style it up a bit and create it a bit bigger. How do we do that? We create an attribute. So each HTML heading has a default size, as you can see up here. However, you can specify the size for any heading with the style attribute. So we write style equals font size. Let's write 50 pixels. Let's see how that looks. It's bigger. Notice how the font size can change the default size of the heading. Now let's say if we want to center this in the middle. There is a HTML attribute called align. We can write center. Let's see what that does. It makes it in the center. So we can also go a bit further and add coloring to this. So it's in the CSS, and we'll be talking about CSS in later videos. But for now, let's write color. And there are a lot of colors. We'll be doing a full color tutorial later on. But for now, let's just write dark red. Alright, so after you've written dark red, add a colon. Let's see how that looks. Okay, great. So now we've got color to the heading. So after the heading, let's draw up a horizontal rule. So HR. Now, an HR tag defines a kind of a thematic break in an HTML page, and it's most often displayed as a horizontal rule. Let's see how that looks in the browser. It displays a line. Now, imagine if we want to make the width shorter. There is an HTML attribute called width. We can write 60%. And there we go, the line has become shorter. Now for paragraphs. I've gone ahead and downloaded an image of a 747, and I've downloaded a bunch of text. Now this may seem like a lot of text, but we'll be putting these into 3 separate paragraphs. So first of all, if I zoom out a bit, here's our current HTML. So add some gap and add a paragraph tag, maybe 3 of them. For our first tag, let's see what happens if we place the content in just one paragraph tag. Notice the end closing tag is here and the starting tag is here. Let's save it, go back to our browser. Notice how it's not separated into paragraphs. This is because HTML ignores white space and line breaks. We need to put these into 3 separate paragraphs. So go ahead and cut into the second paragraph, the last paragraph into the third tag. Make this a bit neater. Okay, so now we have 3 distinct paragraphs separated by the paragraph tag. Each has an opening and a closing paragraph tag. Save this and go to the browser. And there we go. HTML acknowledges distinct paragraph closing tags and opening tags. Now what I want you to do is to write 3 paragraphs. Not to this much detail, but write 3 paragraphs about your article. And also find an image, because in the next video, we'll be attaching an image to our web page. That's all for now. See you in the next video. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comment section below.